Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the Indiana Hoosiers taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Houston Cougars. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Hoosiers will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Houston Cougars offense will get the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for space, it's Hawkins. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Pucks it out of the air. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. High the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. It's complete. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Man, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but man, it keeps that DB off balance.
It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. I mean, again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to throw it again. They've got the screen set up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He'll bring it out. It's Chase. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Hoosiers offense will go to work for the first time. They'll try the left side. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Defense, man, you got to go low and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Play action on first down. Got his man. At the 45 on his way. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Gardner. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna swing it on second down. Here's a heat. Got a man. It's Proctor. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Hoosiers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll leave it with him. Fouls through the defense. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the right. Hits the open man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The short hands, it's Abraham. They made the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Works the middle. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. To throw, it's Gardner. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the tailback. Quick spin on the run. There he goes. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive lines out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Now adjusting. It's complete on the right side. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. One period in the books, so let's take a look at the stats.
Okay.
Now to see if these guys
Man,
can
real
get
quick,
back
bro.
in the game as we open the second quarter.
Give me a favor, read these up for me.
Last thing you want is an
Can you read them up for me?
offensive play,
Okay.
a sack on first down.
Punch me. Ow. Can you read them up for me, bro? Can you heat them up for me? Stupid? Are you like what the fuck? And you better not eat neither one of them either, nigga.
On the run, it's Hawkins. Got room at the 35. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves him with the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
Thank you, bro.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
All you had to do was ask me for one, bro.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across.
That's all you had to do.
The first down. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead down a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. The play action fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be 4th down. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nestles it in at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Quarterback stands alone. All 4 wide receivers. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get.
And they will score! Touchdown, Houston! Home! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. I'll tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game. And he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Northwestern is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today at Evanston. They're trailing by 14.
Breaks into the open. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And the Hoosiers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for a man, it's Gardner. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now they'll run the draw. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Touchdown, Houston! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Gardner. Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They get it out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48. And this offense is rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The grab and took it on in for the score.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Coming out with it, it's Williamson. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse. If they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Grab near the sticks. It's Abraham. Out across the 40 and first out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hawkins. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. This will likely be the last play of the half. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Running back searching for a hole. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. Get our confidence going. We just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Catch in the middle, it's Proctor. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Hoosiers will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the move, it's Hawkins. Makes it past the marker. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 30-yard line.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
The give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
They'll try the jet sweep here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
So many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds the tight end. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. War Eagle. Auburn is putting on a show offensively. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 18 over Notre Dame. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back. It's Gardner. Fires to the big fella. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Snagged out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there versus second down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Now on the return. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. On the ground, it's Hawkins. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it down the middle. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with a catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO fire complete to the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Hand off from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So now it's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Gardner. Pressure coming. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Jukes his way from all. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Fires on the move. Makes a connection. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line.
Got to the second pick, boy.
On that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important that your defense is honest and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Playing a field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jet. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to pass. It's Gardner. Here's the pressure. Fires downfield. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it in the last minute.
Okay.
Come up with a big play on this third and long.
Huh. Got it.
From the gun, wants to pass.
I'm sorry.
He's got it.
Sorry, bro. You got it. Got to stop doing stuff.
He's a yard short. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a rushing throw at this point in the game.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff to the single back. Turning it on. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Might be changing the route. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Catch in the middle, it's Abraham. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. They'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown,
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Houston offense comes onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touch.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
They're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So no room to run there, and you'd wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn now.
Yeah, that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Now improvising. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting about that.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And I think this offense is all about surrendering, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, it was not a good day. It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Makes the grab. It's Proctor. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 and the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Gardner. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. The tag! Touchdown, Cougar! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, Dave. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of...
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
After this, it'll be a wrap. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And that is how we will wrap this one up. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right.